Check, baby. 1, 2. Check, baby. Alright. Howdy and aloha, everyone. This is James with Mana Talk. July 15th, 2024. A lot going on. I'm going to show you something that I put on my YouTube page a while ago. Oh, this is, before we start, I got to show you this though. This happened. Recently happened. It's fucking, it's crazy. That's just, I don't even have words to describe. You know, there's an invalid old man who basically has no idea what the fuck is really going on in the world. And they feed him, like they've done many presidents, what they want him to hear. So he'll believe what they want him to believe. And that's pretty much what we have right now. An illegitimate train wreck. And people are, it's amazing. People are, they're on that train. It's a stinky, yucky, falling apart train that's full of criminals and pedophiles and all kinds of sick fuckers. That's that train. Pretty sad. Yeah. Let me show you my YouTube here real quick. So on my YouTube, I've got where's your channel? My playlist. I've got immigration. And I don't think I have it in here. Let me just check here. Have a chance. Cheating, wealth. Contact. Right there at the top left. What does that say? Protect Trump. I'm telling you, they want to take it's apparent now. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. There's video after video after video after commentary after commentary after analysis after analysis after analysis by left, right, up, down, sideways. The Biden administration is complicit because the Secret Service is under his watch. He is the commander-in-chief. And then it would be Chittle, the director for the Secret Service, who used to work for PepsiCo or Frito-Lay. Protected Doritos and Pepsis. Whatever. She did some other things before, but it's, for fuck's sakes. The argument is, why, and here's the argument, why did this Crooks, the kid that fired the shots, who actually hit, and people are saying it's catch-up and all this other shit, especially the left, why was this guy able to stroll in within 200 yards and casually, comfortably, without any security or agent or officer or somebody from the Secret Service or local police or SWAT or whoever, FBI, whatever, casually able to just climb up and fucking and go and just do what he wanted to do. I think that's amazing. And I mean, like I'm saying, the analysis, all these past special force, past Secret Service agents, past retired people, just everywhere, all over the internet. Like this is their plan. They clearly state, and I'm not I might have one or two up here, but they clearly state, that's just fucking, that guy's just walking like that. They clearly state, all of them, the professionals, the people that have been in the position, the higher positions of protecting, politicians and high-end, bazillionaires, whatever. Like, for example, yeah, this chick this is amazing. This lady, she's lost her mind. It's sad. I'm watching people, not to get distracted. I'm not even going to go into that. That's just sad. And it happened. Right? And then I think I got, let me see which one it is here. This is an interesting video.
Watch this. Put the sign up. No. Watch this shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Put the sign up.
Take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck out. What the fuck? No. Watch this shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this.
She looks in the direction of the assailant. She looked right at him. That's the direction.
Put the sign up.
Take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
There's the shots.
She's completely normal.
Nothing's
and then
happening.
Watch.
And then she's got her.
What the?
And then she pulls her phone out so that she can get confirmation. We need to find her. There's just so much, right? And then we find out this kid was in BlackRock. I mean, everybody knows that. He was in a BlackRock commercial. Isn't that an interesting coincidence? It's all just coincidences, right? This kid was MK Ultra'd by mainstream media, influencers, and then Demoncrats told him exactly where to go and what time, as the Secret Service was given the order to make sure no one was to alter or stop crooks. Stop this kid. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's my assessment. Nuts. And here's the they of course give Trump the best team ever to protect him.
'Cause you had a bad day.
Look at this chick. I played this yesterday. Watch her. Look at her gun. She doesn't know where to put her gun. That's just awful. That's just fucking awful, man. I gotta watch this again. Right here, where she's trying to figure out her gut. Look, she's like, "Oh yeah, what is? I got this. I got this. And I got my gun. No, I don't. I don't know where to put it. I'm just gonna put it over here. I'm just gonna hold it. No, that's fucking nuts. Yeah, women should not be Secret Service. They're not tall enough. They're not tall enough. Anybody that's Secret Service should be taller than the president. Period. That's the way it's usually always been. But no, they send the short people that just started their job, and the corporate equality index people, and the DEI people. I mean, this is... She doesn't know what the fuck to do. That was just fucking terrible. Yeah, terrible. Now, if Pete Buttigieg was president, they could swarm him with girls. He would be uncomfortable about it, but they would, they would stop the line of fire. I don't like that anyway. I don't like putting women in the line of fire at all. I'm sorry, it's just me. I think they're just too precious. Yeah, so that's my YouTube. It says protect Trump. Because there's just so much information out there that's coming out left and right on how... Why does this keep fucking doing this? God damn it. This is more... I mean, look, there's this chick. It's just so... It's comical. Now, I had this information yesterday from this isn't updated. Let me refresh it. Yeah. And then they're having in Milwaukee, which the mayor is a Democrat, who said yesterday was a very big moment. He said it 3 times. That's what he said. Yesterday was a very big moment. I don't understand why we would call it a big moment. It's kind of making it a positive, right? Of course he is. But he's not going to be at the convention. He's not going to be anywhere near that convention. Is anybody else just a little bit concerned about that? Right? Because I am. I don't trust these fucking people. They're just motherfuckers. Spam call. Just tons of fucking spam calls. Everybody gets them. And they change the number all the time and blah, blah, blah. Here's the video. There's the kid right there. I'll play it for you.
Me is knowing that I can be free to do the things that I love to do. I hope when I retire someday, they say, that guy made this place a special place to come to school and gave as much as he could to help the... I hope when I retire someday, they say, that guy made this place a special place to come to...
That's him. Isn't that odd that kid is in a BlackRock commercial? Look at that. See BlackRock emblem right there. Doesn't anybody find that just a little bit telling? Because BlackRock hates Donald Trump. Fidelity hates him. I mean, a lot of them hate Donald Trump. Because he doesn't like what they created the corporate equality index. Right? along with the assistance of the World Economic Forum. Listen, everything's traced to the World Economic Forum. They are, in my opinion, the largest, most powerfulest terrorist group on the fucking planet. And if you disagree, please bring your evidence here, because I've got a shit ton of it. Yeah, but there's the kid. Just a couple of years ago, Black Rock commercial in his high school or something, just down the street from where this happened. Or whatever. Isn't that crazy? Tell me that's not just a alarming coincidence, right? Oh, and here's the good one, because the Democrats are saying he's a registered Democrat. She's a Republican. Well, he's a Republican. Not at all. That you could register whatever a couple of years ago or a year ago. It doesn't mean you're going to stay that way. You know, I try to register independent, but if I have to vote, I have to vote either Republican or Democrat or Libertarian or something like that. In California, they have Green Party, which is just a fucking waste. Anybody, God. Okay, so here it is. This is the proof. This is his documents. These are public record information that somebody pulled up. There he is. All right. Oh, yeah, look. Act Blue. Oh. There it is. He became a staunch Democratic supporter. This amount, that amount, sending money. Yeah, here's some more. And this guy's just showing you how to look it up. Very well done. I follow him. This guy's spot on a lot of shit. Oh, there's Harry Sisson. Right? Yeah. He gets money from the fucking DNC also. The inciters, the influencers, the fucking troublemakers. Yeah. I'm just saying. Tell me that's not true. I just come on here. Yeah, that asset needs to be identified. I played that yesterday too. And then I should play this. I'm going to copy the link on this. Play it real quick. Because it's important for everybody to know.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I...
It's important for everybody to know that if you have any questions and if you have any concerns, you need to go through public relations on these matters.
Why it is that
events
in the Secret Service's history occurred yesterday, and no one from the Secret Service has publicly decided to take questions about what happened. And the FBI today openly giving us a non-directed briefing about their investigation, but yet we still have not heard from anyone from the Secret Service about what happened, about what the agency knew, about the media. Yet we still have not heard, from anyone from the Secret Service.
We haven't heard from anyone from the Secret Service, and listen to her response.
About what happened, about what the agency knew, about the lead up into the event concerning security. And I just listen how anyone would think that that's okay.
So my role in the Secret Service is the R&C coordinator, so that is my purview. Any questions regarding yesterday's event can be directed.
Yeah, you're the R&C coordinator, right? You're fucking directly responsible. You don't have to listen.
To our public affairs office out of DC.
Right, I understand that.
To our public affairs office out of DC.
Right, I understand that this is the first time.
Can be directed to our public affairs office out of DC.
Right, I understand that this is the first time that we are anyone from the Secret Service.
This is the first time anyone has spoken from the Secret Service. The first time was yesterday afternoon.
Publicly even spoken to since this happened.
That's a fucking corporate equality index DEI higher right there. Booyah.
There was a press conference last night that the Secret Service was not at. All the state officials, the FBI was there, but yet the Secret Service has been absent. As a result of that, it just raises all sorts of questions about why the Secret Service is not willing to answer questions.
There's all kinds of questions of why the Secret Service isn't answering any questions.
So again, I'm the Secret Service's RNC coordinator, so I...
Yeah, you're this fucking coordinator. Again, you're the person. So now they're directing you to the
can speak
public
to the
affairs.
RNC security planning. I'd refer any questions regarding yesterday's incident to our DC public affairs office.
To the public affairs office. Look at that fucking look on her face. Look at that pathetic look, like she knows. Fuck. She feels like shit. Most of these people are good, decent people. They want to do their job. They want to protect their country. They want to hold the Constitution. You know, to their hearts and their souls. They want to protect it. But not in this case. They're not being allowed to. This has happened for the past 3.5 years. Right? For 3.5 fucking years. All because some guy that is not malleable. He's not meek. He's not compliant. He's a maverick. He's the true maverick. Because you can't buy him. He's like a fucking Ross Perot times 10. And that was the threat of Ross Perot that I voted for. Because I understood over a decade ago, or decades ago, what was controlling everything. And it was Citizens United, money in politics, that controls most of your legislators, most of your judiciaries, and most of your executives, mayors and governors and presidents. I knew that. You should know that. They don't want this guy in there because they can't control him. He goes off fucking script. He doesn't have to use a fucking script. He talks from his heart, talks from his thoughts, his mind. He's cognitive. Right? He doesn't fucking do the fucking shit that they want him to do. Right? He'll say, yeah, I don't like it. Oh, look at that. Bill Maher can't go to fucking Milwaukee tonight. I wonder why. There's a little, interesting. I wonder, we need to find out who's canceling what at this thing tonight. I don't think they're done. Because they want to keep this fucking puppet. They want to keep this puppet at the helm. Can you believe that? Here, you take the helm. Nah, you drive. No, I'm good. You drive. Are you fucking kidding me? But this is kind of weird. Apologies, I'm not going to be able to get to Milwaukee tonight. I'm a little concerned. They better beef it up. These fucking people are just disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Look at that. He can fucking barely walk. What are you talking about? His hands? He can't move. And he's got his hands up like a puppet, like a fucking, like he's a puppet. He is the puppet. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, true. He is a was a barber. Is that how you spell barber? Barber. Oh my god. I hate when a fucking stupid bar was cut hair. Barber. Is it B-O-U? I thought it was B-O-U-R. Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing. Barber. Barber. Barbery. Is that barber or is it barber? No, that's not the right word. Barber. Is it two R's? Two? You stupid. Oh, E-R. Stupid, dumb, fuck, Jesus. Alright, where was I? Yeah, there you go. Stupid. Construction. Yeah, a lot of people look at this. This is amazing. This is Trump derangement syndrome. I'm watching it, and I love what she says about a lot of things. But right now, we're kind of butting heads. This is interesting. Uniparty? No. I answered her question. This is the problem. Let me explain. So, I answer her question. Let me see what happened. I gotta fucking talk about this real quick, and then I gotta go. What's the original post? Let's look at notifications. Here we go. Where's the original post? Is this the original post? The human body never ceases to amaze me. Did you know that the ear can be bit off, but not shot off with a rifle? I stated physics. The bullet itself could pierce the skin like a scalpel at a speed of 3,210 feet per second. Hard to see the cut. Wow, you have Trump Ranger syndrome. Let me guess. You either are not going to vote or you're voting for RFK or Jill Stein. Yeah. Let me guess. She didn't answer. But I showed her what happened. There's a difference between somebody taking a chunk out of your fucking... The bullet's gonna... Whatever. She's trying to say it's fake. Like it's a psyop. That's interesting. I'm not ruling that out. I am not ruling anything out. I'm going to tell you, and I get it, you know. But all the research and the evidence that I have points that this was staged. And no, you can't just happenstance just clip a guy in the ear from almost 200 yards away. It's good luck. Because all he has to do is turn his head just slightly and it's done. Just slightly and it's done. Yeah, the fucking Secret Service is full of shit. Just let you know. Yeah. Yeah, and she still didn't answer my question. I'm not, you know, I'll just ask. Are you gonna? What are you doing then? Then what are you doing? Then what are you doing? Right? I'm the one fucking started FthewF.org. I tried to get people out to fucking protest. You know, she's just got thoughts. I mean, I fucking dig this chick, but she got thoughts. She's just got thoughts. You know? Like, hey, you got thoughts? Fucking I went out to the Capitol 3 fucking times during 2020 and 2021 with a fucking sign. Let me show you my sign. Here's my sign. Here's my sign. Right? This is my fucking sign. These people, I swear to God. Right? Let's see if you can read this sign. Right? You gotta read this sign. Here's my sign that I went out with. Right? I don't know if you can read it all. I don't know if you can read it. Can you read it? I had people honking, saying, hey, awesome. The Capitol security at the Capitol of West Virginia in Charleston. The head of security came up to me, this man, this kind of older man. Gun, everything, and he goes, what you doing? I go, I'm protesting. You know, what's going on? He goes, well, let me see what you're protesting. So I showed him that, and he goes, okay. And he walked away. That's it. We have the freedom to peaceably assemble. And that's what I did. I wasn't throwing bricks in windows or looting with fellow looters. Yeah, I was out there. Okay? And then I realized, hey, there's a guy that doesn't like the World Economic Forum. What was I going to say to her? Oh, so then what are you doing? She's not going to ask. She's not going to answer that question. I'd be surprised if she answers the question. I'm doing something. I'm sticking up for something. And many in his base are doing the same thing. Because we understand this. Divide and conquer. If the 99% continues to fight each other, that's you and I, then we'll never defeat the true enemy. Stop being their pawn. She's, in a sense, she's being a pawn. Yeah, I get it. You know, I mean, what else are we going to do? That's what I keep telling him. What the fuck else are we going to do? I've always been adamant about this. Right? And I'm going to read it for the bazillionth time on my fucking channel. Right? I have already intimated to you, and I've read it so many fucking times. I have to speak like I'm from the 1700s, whatever. I have already intimated to you the danger of parties in the state, with particular reference to the founding of them on geographical discriminations. Let me now take a more comprehensive view and warn you in the most solemn manner against the baneful effects of spirit of party in general. And I just want to let you guys know, Trump doesn't never like the Republican Party. But as soon as he was able, he put his sister in it to run it. Now, more the rhino shifted. That's what that did. He still is not a party guy. He's talked about he's not a party guy. He really isn't. Does he give a fuck about that shit? But the way the system's set up right now, it's parties. If you're voting, you've got to go get registered as a Republican, or register as a Democrat. Some states you can register as Green, Libertarian, Green, whatever, Independent. Just the system needs to be altered a little bit, for sure. There's no doubt, right? But it's interesting. I'm just trying to say. Oh, what else I got here? Let me see. Good. I'm going to go back to Facebook. Yeah, so this is interesting that this came up. I'm not sure, though, because I want to make sure if this is the case. I want to fucking make sure here, okay? So this came up. Why is that so fucking big? For God's sakes. Ugh. It's on 875, but it still looks gigantic. Yeah. Breaking. Jonathan Willis is supposedly this guy, and I'm taking this as a grain of salt. He's police SWAT, probably, because it says police on his back. Savvy Sav said it was Secret Service. It's not Secret Service. It's, it's okay. But it's somebody that had aim. Jonathan is officer in front, famous for the photo snipers, the rooftop rally, has informed the public that he had the assassin in his sights for at least 3 minutes. But the head of the Secret Service refused to give the order to take out the perpetrator. Oh, really? They prevented him from stopping the assassin before he took shots at the president. Yeah. Now, I say, if this is completely true, then the Biden administration is compliant. Is complicit, I meant to say. Is complicit, for sure. That's fucking it. If this is completely true, then somebody told them to stand down. That's what we're seeing here. Now, don't do anything. Let him finish the job. That's basically what happened. Oh, there's some serious questions. And it's odd to me, as I brought up in the very beginning. Secret Service channel, she's hiding. She won't come out. There are going to be questions asked, and if this is accurate, somebody's going to bring this up. Jonathan Willis has already said, if that's on tape, if that's on record, then Yeah, absolutely, they're complicit. And none of this makes sense. Everybody knows that before even Trump, when he flies, the Secret Service and these agencies are supposed to clear the airways hundreds and thousands of miles prior or days before it even happens. Even if he walks or goes anywhere, he's supposed to get this service. But they gave him a bunch of short fucking chicks and a bunch of fucking losers, and they set it up. That's it. I don't care. You can say whatever you want to say. It's going to come out. This is really going to be bad. They can't cover this one. They can't cover it up. They didn't care. That's the thing that people need to understand. Is they're willing to take the risk of being found guilty just to get rid of this guy. They're willing to take that risk. Everything points to them being complicit or them being responsible or them orchestrating this. Them, I mean the Demoncrats. And they don't care. They didn't care. They're like, fuck it. We can't have this guy looking at this child trafficking thing that we've been hiding forever. 800,000 children per year across the country. We can't have this guy screwing up the process of Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum and all their money and having us, take over the world shit. There's so much more to this, and their motivation is based on their criminality, their acts. They never bring up Medicare for all. They never brought you Roe versus Wade. They never raised your minimum wage. They never gave you even at least community college for free. They haven't done shit, and they're not gonna. They're not going to. They don't. They don't give a fuck about you. Nothing. They don't. They're a real sick group of fuckers, right? You have no idea where these people truly come from, and their core base ancient belief. They were against civil rights. They were against voting rights for blacks. They were against all of that. That's all fucking. It's right there. It's all there. I'm going to show you it's fucking right there. I put it up every once in a while because somebody says, oh, they're doing this and this and that. I'm like, no, they're not. Right? Here it is. Right here. This one right here. Read that. Right? Only 23% of Democrats wanted to abolish slavery. 100% were Republicans. The 15th Amendment, that's the 13th Amendment. Now, the 15th Amendment, the right to vote for all, everybody right to vote. The Republicans were all in favor of that. How many Democrats? How many? So they really understand democracy, right? They don't. They are the Aryan fucking Nazis from fucking the Third Reich. There's so much, the connection is overwhelming. Auschwitz Nazism. Look that up. I have a hard time spelling it, but you'll find it. They're eugenicists. They've been around for a long time. All human beings are not born equally. Yeah, the Demoncrats, Lincoln, the Demoncrats, JFK, the Demonstrate, MLK, created the KKK, Demoncrats, lynched blacks, Demoncrats, segregation, Demoncrats, Jim Crow laws, everything. That all came from Demoncrats. Internment camps for the Japanese during World War II. Demoncrats. The Confederacy was a Demoncrat. They've rebranded themselves. People don't get it. And anybody that's a staunch believer and won't move is either getting paid by the DNC or the World Economic Forum or getting some money from somewhere, or they're just all about the Aryan Auschwitz Nazism movement. I'm telling you that they're out there. There's more than you can imagine. There's millions of them. And they're next to you. They could be gay, they could be trans, they could be anything. But they're out there. Or they could be heterosexual, whatever the case may be, but they truly believe that they're the culture. Right? Eugenicists. Margaret H. Sanger, the poster lady that helped put together Planned Parenthood, those were strategically placed in black and poor and minority neighborhoods. Was one in the Hamptons? Bueller. Was one in Beverly Hills? Bueller. No, but they had one deep in fucking South Central. They had one in Compton. When I was a kid, they were fucking all over Santa Ana, just all the lower poor neighborhoods. If you want an abortion, you're going to you got to go into a real shitty neighborhood to get there. But they're right next door to the blacks. I'm telling you, they're not who you think they are. I've done tons of research on this. They are an awful, awful group of people. Come out to the south. Come out to the fucking mid central parts of the United States and see how we get along. We all get along. We don't fucking bring up this shit. It's all divisive. It's all intentional. Their goal is to fucking create division. Party politics. That's their goal. Right? And then you have that lady, poor, just a thought girl. I mean, she's got some good stuff, but she's off on this one. There's nothing else. What are you going to do then? So what are you going to do? Not vote? She's not going to answer the question. I'd be surprised if she answers the question. Let me see if she answered the question. We're talking. Let me see if she... no. Yeah, she's not going to respond. I answered all her questions. I don't know what the fuck. True, he is a man that made wealth from his father's help, which many do. Have you looked up his family history? His grandfather was a barber. His father worked construction, then became a foreman, and started flipping homes and property. His son kicked ass in school and sports. Yeah, he was good. He was a good athlete. He wasn't a great athlete, but he got A's and did everything he was supposed to. And his dad said, "Hey, man, good job, buddy. I'm going to help you out." There's nothing wrong with that. You know, if I could help my sons out, I'd do it. But some of them kind of deserve it, some kind of don't deserve it. Yeah, she's not going to answer that. And that's my last question. What's my last question? Yeah, my last question is, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What's this here? Located... NBC News now reporting that the roof of the Trump shooter was a well-known vulnerability and snipers needed no permission to take out the would-be assassin. Oh, really? So they knew and had already identified the roof where the shooter positioned himself was a likely place an assassin would use, yet they left it unattained and the Secret Service didn't follow the protocols. They're admitting that they fucking are admitting guilt. Complete admission. Oh, wait, admission. It's not too. Admittance of guilt. I'm spelling shit today. It's TT's right. Yeah. Complete admittance of guilt. They're stepping on their own dicks. This is fucking nuts. Oh, and by the way, American people deserve accountability for this. Right? You're right, because it got dismissed. The case against Trump gets dismissed for the files, illegal files. Right? It's in here. Look at these idiots. God, Jesus. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah. This guy, Robert Reich, is such a shithead. Yeah. Oh, and they also diverted some of the Secret Service members to help Joe Biden. Okay. Look at all these vaccinated people at Hawaii at Manoa. Derp. Derp. It's in here somewhere. Where the fuck is that? Alright, I got it right here. Just a second. I'm going to show you that. I got it in the history. She got nothing. I mean, I'm not trying to argue with her. I'm just trying to say, look, just a thought. It's, I think I know her name, but I forgot it. Yeah, right there. Jack Smith case dismissed. Gone. Let's listen to it.
Wire booth, they're interviewing Mike. Ruled by Judge Eileen Cannon. Folks, this is huge news. I'm here at the RNC, and they were interviewing Mike Johnson. I was watching, actually, the Daily Wire was interviewing Mike Johnson, and this just broke. But Jack Smith, his case in Florida, dismissed. Poof. And dismissed because it was an unlawful appointment ruled by Judge Eileen Cannon. Folks, this is huge news.
Yeah. It was completely bullshit. All of it. They were getting too much information showing the corruption. And if it continued, Trump's going to fucking go after these fuckers. Guaranteed. Let's see if we got anything else going on. I'm reading 1984 George Orwell. I think I've kind of seen pieces of it, but I like these audiobooks that you can read at the same time. I got some cool boats. Oh, the Secret Service gal, Chittle, facing science to just listen to this. This is good.
This brilliant device keeps your...
The first sentence out of this lady's mouth is fucking brilliant. You gotta hear it.
And former FBI Special Agent Nicole Parker. Nicole, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. There are many questions this morning as far as how anybody was able to get into a place to get off all of those shots and hit President Trump, potentially take him down. I want to get your take on the security and obviously a failure from security in that regard.
First of all, thank you for having me, Maria. It's always a pleasure to join your program. We're all just shaking our heads, especially those in law enforcement. I've worked events with Secret Service in the past, and how this ever occurred is mind-boggling, and it's actually terrifying for America. If a 20-year-old can disrupt the political process in the United States and ignite this massive firestorm, look at our adversaries. Can you imagine? They're probably sitting back laughing. This is inexcusable. It is unacceptable. And how this occurred, it is a failure. It is a failure. The investigation will come out eventually. Unfortunately, a lot of Americans do not trust the investigation by the FBI that's going to be conducted. But I know that, Congress will be involved as well.
Oh, yeah. No, like I told you guys, they're probably shredding documents right now, deleting phone calls, everything they could fucking do. It's happening. Telling you. These motherfuckers are sick bastards. They're heinous individuals. They are the plague upon this black plague upon this planet. It didn't start with gas chambers, by the way. It started with one party controlling the media, one party controlling the message, one party deciding what is truth, right? Read George Orwell. Yeah, Ministry of Truth. One party censoring speech and controlling the opposition. One party dividing citizens. I bring it up all the time. Into us versus them and calling on their supporters to harass them. It started when good people turned a blind eye and let it happen. You see what that is? If you can't see what that is in the background. That's what that is in the background. That's how that started. The Aryan nation. They're still out there. They're still out there. I'm telling you, they're fucking in full force. They haven't gone away. It's time for you to wake the fuck up. Just a thought. These people that are doing this do not like Trump. Okay? They don't like Trump because they can't control him. But anyway, I'm going to leave with this. Sorry to hear some people still have Trump derangement syndrome. I had it. I'll admit it. I was kind of there. I knew that he was being screwed on Russiagate and the Hunter Biden and all this other shit, laptop and all this other stuff, you know, and I knew Stormy Daniels was bullshit. Then I started moving in the direction of like, well, why are they going after this guy? And then I'm realizing exactly why, and they're afraid of him. He's going to expose these criminals, and these people are scared shitless and they're desperate. They're fucking desperate as hell, right? Here, let me show you who they are. There's a bunch of them right here. There's most of them. Right, this is the media part. This is some of the societies. All this stuff needs to be taken down. Here it is. World Economic and World Health, the CFR, Council on Foreign Relations, Guardian is part of them, Axiom, Slate, Vox, Reuters, LA Times, New York Times, all of it. It's a huge network. It's hard not to get caught up in that, but there are people that are still very well fucking caught up in it, sadly. Look at this shithead. What the fuck is that AI crap? Katy Perry and her AI CGI shit. Yeah, I believe in God. I bet, and God bless you, everybody. Just letting you know. I mean, yeah, my God may not be the same God as your God, but my God is part of Jesus and all that, and I'm there, right? My dog tags say that I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian, you know. Yeah. So that's the big thing tonight is who is Trump going to pick? I think he's going to let us know tonight. All right. Oh, God. Loser. This is fucking Jill Stein. What a waste. God, that was like, I spent 2 years with that party. They're the biggest fucking waste of time on the planet. And they're directly connected to the World Economic Forum. Let me know and I'll show you how they are. Take care. Aloha.